Hey everyone, welcome back to the Wyoming Knits YouTube channel. My name is Jenny Lee and this is my channel where I like to talk about all things knitting, and this is Vlogmas day 20. 5 more days until Christmas. Oh my goodness. I am a knitter in Southwest Wyoming where I live with my husband, our daughter, and our little Yorkie Dax. You can find me on Instagram as Jenny Lee Knits, and you can find me on Ravelry as Jenny Lee S Knits. I got to have a nice relaxing day home. I got to sit and knit. My husband took us out to dinner, and earlier in the day he had me come out and help him in the garage for a little bit, but I did get to relax all day long. His mom came over and brought us our Christmas presents and we gave her hers. The way we do that exchange is she brings over the presents, we put them under the tree, she takes hers and puts them under her tree. We don't really watch each other open them, but we do have them on Christmas to open. So I was able to work on my socks today. I finished my Thanksgiving sock set from Mama Jess. This is the Thankful November color. It was her November mystery sock set, and I finished both pair. I was right here last night. I did put the heel in and the heel flap and started on the gusset decreases, and then I finished most of the foot and the toe. I just finished the toe right before I came up here to record. So these ones are finished. I have officially 2 finished socks for the month of December. I think I'll get a couple more done, at least 1 or 2 more, probably 2. So these ones are finished. I did vanilla socks on 9-inch circulars by the Crazy Sock Lady. I started with a German twisted cast on. I cast on 64 stitches for the cuff. I did a 2x2 rib for 20 rounds, and then I did the leg. I did 70 rounds, and then the heel flap, and then I did, I want to say 77 rounds before I started the decreases for the toe. I use my sock ruler because my tension changes from sock to sock, and so I use my little sock ruler to help me. Can you see that? It's got the numbers. So you just, as you're knitting, you just put this in the heel. Usually I do it like this way. So I put it in the heel where it goes down, and the bottom is against the heel flap, and then I just knit until it gets to somewhere between the 7 and the 8. I wear a size 7.5. My foot is 9.25 inches long, I think. I wrote it down one time. And so I just use my little sock ruler from Twice Your Cheap. Usually keep this in the bottom of my whatever sock bag I'm working on. I have 3 of these. I have a white one, this one, and a purple one. So I just throw those in the bottom of my sock bag, and when I'm almost ready for the heel, I can start. That looks like a weird stitch. Oh man, I split that stitch right there. I might have to go in and duplicate stitch that one. Let's put a stitch marker close. Okay, I'll go in and maybe duplicate stitch over that because I split that stitch, and if you put a lot of tension on it or a lot of wear, it can start to fray and then come undone, and then you have a hole in your sock right there. So I'm going to go back and fix that. Usually I'm pretty good at noticing any stitches that I split while I was knitting them. So those are finished. Let's talk about my Advent socks. I have those. Oh, I was going to tell you, I did 20 rounds for the cuff. I did a heel flap, and then I did the heel or the toe, and I have this much left over. This is 3.5 grams. So I have 3.5 grams left over on of this one. And 56.5 grams of the main color. So I might have used less than 50 grams for a whole pair of socks, a whole pair of regular size socks. Okay, let's talk about Woolens and Nosh. I have the sticker, and I did work on these earlier today. We went from purple to gray to darker gray to a lot darker gray. I can't tell if these are dark blue or if it's just a dark gray. Earlier today, sitting downstairs in my chair, I thought it was like a dark blue, but I did get both stripes in. So we have, let's make sure that I didn't get off by a day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep, 20 stripes. So we'll keep going on that. Let's measure it. So usually just against the back. I think I'm going to need a lot more because I got to get all the way up to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was 8 stripes. Well, 5 more get me to here. Let's see. No. I might have to go a little bit more, and maybe I'll just keep going. I think these stripes are smaller than, I don't know, my other socks. I did 13 stripes on the top, and then my heel, and this one I only did 12 stripes. Yeah, 12 stripes, and then the heel, I don't know. We'll see. If I have to go longer, I can go longer. There is more more yarn in there. Like the stripe sequence starts over. There might be 2 stripe sequences in there. I don't know. I haven't even checked like my old pair. Or, not my old pair, like my previous years. So this was my first one. I still have the yarn coming out. I have a little bit of the mini left, and I still have this much, and I did a whole pair of socks. So I could probably get 2 pairs of socks. And this was the 2022 skein. So there is more than enough yarn. If I have to go longer stripes, but I'll knit longer stripes. It doesn't bug me that they're not just 24. So let's talk about our Blackbird Sycamore Advent. Today is day 20. Sometimes, if I don't check, the goodie falls out. So this is the Manticore. And the Manticore has its roots with the ancient Parisians, with its name evolving from a Persian word that means man-eater. It's described as having a human-like head or face, the body of a lion, and the tail of a scorpion. And in more recent times, it is often depicted with wings as well. It is a fierce predator that hunts down and eats men whole, leaving no bones behind. In many of the stories, it has poisonous spines that it can fire like darts that are instantly fatal. And our color today is another purple. A little bit darker. There we go. 5 more colors to open, right? Yes, 5 more colors to open. So let's get my scrappy, can't even say it today, scrappy swap that I did. Let's see, 20. That's pretty. Like a burgundy, purple, variegated. Looks like a 2-ply high twist something. I like that. That is pretty. So that's my scrappy swap. It did come with a couple extra gifts that I'll probably wait and open on Christmas Day. And a cute little pom-pom. So we'll open those on Christmas Day, or Christmas Eve. So that's all my Advent stuff, and everything I worked on today. I'm ready to work on some more Christmas socks and work on my Mama Jess sock set. I am going to be opening the last one tomorrow and casting that on. I do have a set of needles free. I think I have 2 more downstairs that I haven't used yet. I ordered 4 new 9-inch circular needles, so I would be sure I had enough for my Mama Jess sock sets, because I decided at the beginning I was casting them on so they would be on needles, so I wouldn't have any excuse not to knit on them in the month of December. And I told myself, we're casting them on. It's okay if they're not finished. We'll finish them in January. And so I wanted to get them cast on, ready to go, ready to work on, and that's what I'm doing. So hopefully tonight I get to work on my Love Light blanket after I edit this. I think I'll work on the blanket, then work on some socks, and in the morning put another stripe on my Woolens and Nosh, and then work on some more socks. So I will see you tomorrow. Until then, happy knitting.